culture, the tribes of Israel, all around. Almost like a doorknob that you just turn and you enter into the door. All his craftsmen.
This is last week.
Every day is passed through. He says it's the Lord's heart. Every day is passed through the fire. He says it's the Lord's heart. Every day is passed through the fire. Everything shines, everything's golden, everything's beautiful.
I do not think so. Skirks.
He says it's the Lord's heart. Every day is passed through the fire. Everything shines, everything's golden, everything's beautiful. He says hearts are so tender. They're hearing the sound, but some don't even understand the sound. They're hearing the sound, but they don't understand the sound. His beard is like a lily white. It's like if the gold is caught up in his beard. It was like a golden hue, you know. I'm standing before the brazen altar as well. Just after him, right there. Oh, I see what's going on. You're between them. I can see, like, the prayer coming up before the brazen altar. And I can see a fire raging on it. And I can see the lion of Judah right there, and he's roaring, he's roaring, he's roaring. Fire's coming out of his mouth as he's kind of not keeping the fire burning, because the fire is burning. He is the fire. So whenever he roars, it's like the fire from the brazen altar goes through the heavens. And like what Isaiah just said, he said that everything is being refined by the fire. It's the Lord's heart. Everything is passed through the fire. I see the lion, and then the fire rages upward and forms the silhouette of a man. And then I see him sitting on a solid gold throne. His piercings in his hand and his feet look like diamond studs. The light beating out of them is so bright. A beautiful crown on his head with all the different colors for the tribes of Israel all around. Almost like a doorknob that you just turn and you enter into the door. All his craftsmen. I see the glory from his face going towards the earth. And I can see where it returns, and it's going, it's returning. And he lets me to see, because I'm standing by this flat surface of a table kind of thing. I don't know where, really, anyway, a golden table thing, and I'm looking like over it. A solid golden table. I'm looking over this table and I see the United States. I see Trump. And at first it looks to me like he's doing good things. He is. But I see a dark power eyes and I see an obelisk. And I say, what is that obelisk, Father? And he says to me, that is what they want to worship. And I say, what is it? And he says, Osiris. I look over I'm looking at the table, but I'm looking onto the earth. And I see this obelisk. And I hear him saying, this is what will bring the last plague, death. I see it. So it was like if they were, I don't know who's calling on this crap, but it's, I see the obelisk and I see the serpent with the, like it's biting the tail. That's what I see. And I hear Abba saying, this is why the plague will come. Death. Death is the last enemy to be swallowed up. I don't like that. So she'll shine like a jewel in the middle of the darkness? Please say yes. Yes. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. Whatever restoration is about to come, I see one place shining like a jewel, like if somebody took a whole lot of darkness and they put one bright jewel in the middle. And this jewel that I'm seeing is like a blue. It looks sapphire. It's blue. It's blue. It's like an indigo, beautiful, royal blue kind of. It's beautiful. And it's showing light in the darkness. And I hear Abba saying, it will shine like a light in the darkness. I hear him saying that. Because your throat is also that. Very bad. Don't ever leave us. You promised you would never. I understand. So what I see is the worship of whatever it is they're doing with the obelisk. I don't know what they're doing with the obelisk. But the serpent that's biting the tail, it almost looks to me like a portal of some kind, and Satan's using that to come through. And we know that he comes to lie, steal, kill, and destroy, right? But Abba's allowing it because Abba Jesus is the life. So he's allowing the contrast to happen. So when the devil's coming through, his snake biting his tail portal thing, I see a dark, like cloud, like a whatever. But I see Abba Jesus riding through that, coming, and they're scattering. It's like he scatters everything that's coming, that Satan's trying to do there. But he comes in He's coming to deal with you. I don't know how to explain that he's coming with the armies of heaven, and it's like the black cloud. Just there's no black cloud anymore. I almost see like that loop snake, whatever, biting its tail, whatever, it looses and it goes hiding. Or it tries to go and hide it. It just goes. Do not have to explain that. I understand that the choices have to be made. Yes, I understand. And I see a mass persecution in Ethiopia. Mass. I hear Ethiopia so clear. Really? Do you know why I hear keepers of the ark? Keepers of the ark. He's showing me the ark of the covenant. At first I thought it was a replica, but I hear him saying keepers of the ark. Kushalamasiyan da ishlebos. Asir. Kushalabos satatare dayada. I see where it is. This thing, wow, why is it so tall? Okay, it's in this, I don't know how, that's not a double ceiling. What is that? That is a triple, quadruple ceiling. It's in this huge, huge building. Huge, huge. The ceiling is so far away from the floor. And I just keep hearing the relic, the relic, the relic. The people know that it's there. And only certain people are going into it, just like the priest. Just like only the high priest and those who are selected to carry it, they know that it's not to be touched. They know. That's what you see. Are you gonna bring it out? Are you gonna bring it out? In the spirit, if you see how I see the people revere that spot. They revere. When I tell you they revere. People are afraid to go near that spot. They're afraid to go near that church or whatever building, tall building. They're afraid. They revere. When I mean they revere, they know if they go close, they will die. It's not a jokey thing. That's what I see. Are you gonna bring it out for the world to see? What are you gonna do? Yes? asked Gogo, I said, are you going to bring it out? And I heard two witnesses. I understand that. Enoch walked with you. And Elisha's the spirit. Spirit walk. Spirit led.
I can speak English with prejudice.
They know. They know how you work all things for righteousness and they're not scared. I understand. I remember. I hear him saying my two olive trees, and I see them walking. I hear my two olive trees, and I see them walking. They're going to be gracing this darkness. They're going to be walking through this darkness and just dissipating it. They're going to be gracing this earth with their presence, walking through the darkness and just dissipating it. And I hear I'll be saying my two olive trees. How they love him. He says they've been preparing for it. He took them to heaven. They've been preparing. He showed me where he picked up Elijah, and Elijah in that moment looked like a baby saying, pick me up. Literally. He looked like as if he was like ready to go up. The chariot came down. Whoosh. Was he praising you when you picked him up? Yes. Elijah was praising him when the chariots came down. Somehow he's showing me a thing with Elijah and Enoch. He's showing me how Elisha was and how Enoch was. Kind of like what we do with the talking to ourselves. Oh, we're really talking to you, and people think we're crazy. When Enoch was like, yep, every single day. Enoch, he showed me Enoch, like Enoch walked, like every single day he was about his business. But he was always talking to him. He was always listening to him. He was always talking to him and listening to him. Wherever he went, whatever he did, he was always like engaging conversation with him. Always like feeling out to see what he wants, what he does not want. Enoch was like just almost in constant worship. Can I call that worship? Conversation, companionship. He was walking on the earth, but it's as if he was walking with Abba while he was on the earth. So it's like he was walking physically on the earth, but his spirit man didn't want to be on the earth. He wanted to be in his presence. Like, not that the earth had nothing for him. Something like that, right? That's why we came to worship you, King. That's why we came to bow down. I hear trumpets blowing. Yes. I hear 4 trumpets sounding. 4. Simultaneously. 4. And there came when the trumpet is sounding, I see like out of the trumpets, there's like this wind that's gathering from 4 corners. They're coming together in like this one, like wind. Because I hear it on that side. I see what you're doing. I understand. I understand. So, I see the wind gather up, and it goes towards the throne. And then I see, oh, Jesus just take his place on it. So then I see the fire, the same thing. Everything is like he's affirming his majesty over the elements. That's exactly what he's doing. Ouch. Give me a second here. I just lost your joint. Okay. Yes. Hallelujah. So he's showing me the elements, and he's showing me that he's in everything. He's in wind, he's in fire, he's in the earth, he's in water, he's everything. His name is Yahweh. Jesus. 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 His name is Jesus. I understand. I understand. Even when you were telling Elijah that he shouldn't be scared about it. When he said, you're not in the wind, and you're not in the mountain, or you're not in the rock, and you're not in the, I remember, I understand that you're in control of it. Yes. That you, yes. Yes, my king. I bless your holy name. I bless your holy name. So I'm there before the throne and I bow down. Right here. Right here, right now. Hallelujah. There's a, no, not like a square, like a, yeah, that's a square. Is that a square? I don't know. It looks kind of rectangular, whatever. There's a golden, rectangular looking bowl. And there's like this fragrant oil of some kind in it. I smell it. I kneel down and I'm washing up Jesus' feet. worship you, my King.
Your battery's low.
I understand. I've come to worship you. Oh, but Jesus is dressed, and there is no, how I see him right now, it's in kingly attire. Kingly. Listen, there is no king that is dressed that way. No king. The gold, the blue, they're jewels and gold, they're solid. Man, wow. Wow. Yes. Take joy, my King. Yes. Wow. Wow. Everything's shiny. Beautiful. With one big red robe. Like a red. I was going to say scarlet, but it's a red. It reminds me of something. The moon when it turns red. When it looks like cotton that just sopped up a wound or something. Oh, that's how the moon looks. When you change it for your appointed times and seasons. Especially when you pass over. That's what that reminds me of. I've come to praise you as the Lamb of Heaven. Yes. The Lamb that was slain before the foundations of the world to receive glory and honor and praise. Blessing and honor and glory and power belong to our God, and Him alone sits on the throne. You upon the great white throne. You upon the solid golden throne. King of kings and Lord of lords. The most gentle, most purest perfection of righteousness, holiness, justice, and truth. You are worthy of it, Jesus. Yes, you are the Lamb that was slain. Yeshua, Messiah. Yeshua. You are the mighty Lion of the tribe of Judah that has roared victoriously on the walls of Jerusalem. And no one will take your crown from you. You are who you say you are. You're the treasure of heaven.